All right, the NFL schedule is out, and for the Detroit Lions, it's pretty interesting. I think they got a really big gift by the NFL, and if you look at the schedule as a whole, there's definitely some challenges there, but overarching, there's a big theme that's very positive for the Lions. Let's take a look at it. It's the fact that the Lions are not outdoors in cold weather. Rarely, and we'll go through the games, but Jared Goff is a completely different quarterback when he's indoors or warm weather versus outdoors in the cold. Every quarterback is, but it feels, not only does it feel, but it's also fact that Goff's just different. He's way different outdoors in the cold, and it really affects him. He doesn't have the sharpest, strongest arm. And outdoors, it really gets exposed. He's also not mobile at all. So it just, he can't move when he's cold. I don't know. But here's outdoors versus indoors in 2023. And honestly, his outdoor numbers are better than I thought. His completion percentage is 64%, indoors 69, which you want to be up that 70 mark it's like perfect. So he's great indoors. But here it is. Touchdowns only 7 to 4 interceptions, where indoors 23 touchdowns, and he's just better. But it's not even the indoor outdoor, it's like warm weather too. So if you look at it, he's got the Rams at home, indoor. So he's indoors all the way until we go to Green Bay, where we're outdoors November 3rd, right down here. Even that is fine, right? I still think November, you never know, it could be cold. But early November, is better than late December. Like, duh. So I'll take that. It's still a little bit later in the season. Would love to have Green Bay up in here, but that's fine. And then take a look at it again. Indoor, all the way indoor until right here. And this is the only one that's a concern, is at Chicago late December. Like, there it is. Can almost say lost there because we just saw it, where we went to the Bears cold. It's cliche, but it's like literally it's windy. It's cold and windy, and that one's not good. But look at this. San Francisco outdoor, but it's just like what we did last year for the playoffs, right? It's going to be 60s, 70s, whatever, out in California. So there's only one game on the schedule that's like, oh, I don't like that. But we're not going to Cleveland, to Pittsburgh, to New York. I mean, these are all areas that's like, we just don't have to mess with that, man. That is so huge. So I love that. Now, if you look through the schedule as a whole, and you just forget the indoor, outdoor, and just looking at who we're playing, go through this quick on games that concern me. Nothing concerns me here. Seahawks always concerned me. At home, Monday night, let's go. Like, I just hate playing the Seahawks. I just do. But I feel we're much better prepared. We'll be fine there. So these first four seem, again, I mean, you're playing playoff teams that we just played right here in week 1 and 2, but I feel good about these first 4 weeks. Hit the bye. Then at Cowboys is always going to be weird. It just is. But I love the next 2 stretches here. So the next 2 games, Vikings, Titans, at Packers, at Texans, another really tough spot. No surprise that they're going to be primetime games. And then, yeah, the end of the season. These last 2 are just tough, man. At Bears, at 49ers is going to be really tough. Excuse me. The last game is the Vikings. But these 2 right here, when there's going to be a lot on the line, it's going to be interesting. Now, as we switch gears just a little bit, the Lions signed another tight end. So if you've been keeping track now, they've had obviously Laporta, Brock Wright, and they got another veteran tight end. Now they get another veteran tight end. So that makes me think James Mitchell, they're just not sure about. So they get Sean McEwen, who is a former Michigan guy that's been with the Dallas Cowboys. So he's made appearances in 45 games. He's started 3 games, and he's spent a lot of time on special teams. So he's just got playing experience. But that's what I'm talking about. Sam Laporta, Brock Wright, Shane Zylstra coming back from the injury, Parker Hesse, James Mitchell. So there's a bunch of tight ends. We know our top 2, and then who's going to earn that final 3rd spot? I'd love it to be James Mitchell, but clearly, I don't know. Like clearly something's off there with James Mitchell because they keep bringing in tight ends. Again, 90-man roster, it's got to go to 53, so you're going to have multiples at every position. Let's go back to the schedule one more time and just I'll go through my predictions being as realistic as I can because here's the deal, the Lions are good. But the Lions are good. That's a good thing. But the bad thing is this is a first place schedule. So you're playing division winners again. And there's a reason why division winners don't repeat and they go from first to last and last to first. Like it's hard to play a bunch of division winners and come out with another successful season. It's just very difficult to do. So if I look at this, I love the Rams game. Bring it again. Let's go. I think that's a win. I think the Buccaneers, we have their number. I mean, we just showed it last year. We dominate them twice. It's Baker Mayfield. I mean, come on. I mean, seriously, I am not a Baker Mayfield fan. I think we're 2-0 there. I think we beat the Cardinals. I think we beat the Seahawks. I said I'm being realistic, and I'm trying to be 4-0. At the Cowboys, I'm going to say loss just because this is prime Cowboys territory, meaning early in the season, at home, they just play well, fine. I think we beat the Vikings both times we play them. I think JJ McCarthy's going to be okay, but just not yet. It's his first season. I don't think the Titans are any good. Beat the Titans right there. I think you can absolutely count on us splitting with the Packers. And I don't know who wins at home, away. Just Packers are going to be a big game, and I think we split with them. I think we lose at the Texans. I think this is the Texans team that's kind of like the Lions were last year, where they are just they want to prove things. They're going to be so pumped for that game. I think that the Texans win that. I think we beat the Jaguars at home. I think we lose to the Colts, kind of a weird one. We've lost 7 in a row on Thanksgiving. So I'm going to stop being like, yeah, we win that. I think we split with the Bears. And that could even be a loss here. We might even lose again here. Bears are tricky, but I think we win on Thanksgiving finally. I think we beat the Packers or split, vice versa. The Bills and the 49ers here. I think we lose both of those games and we beat the Vikings. So if you're keeping track, I went kind of weirdly, oddly fast. I think we lose 5 games. I mean, okay. Think about that. That means you're 12-5. So if you go through it, it's okay to give losses as you're looking at the schedule because, yeah, again, 12-5, that wins the division all day and guarantees a home playoff game. And we are just establishing you do not want to come to Ford Field and play in a playoff game. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Jared Goff at home. Love every part of that. Love him indoors. Love him in warm weather. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll see all of you on the next one.